What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. I'm here with my doggies editing, and I just want to send a message to all of you that keep watching the videos. I mean, thank you so much for your comments, and I hope you enjoy this update on the Bucephalandra tank. It was a big change from the last planted tank that you guys saw on this platform. I've been updating a little bit more on Instagram. I think it's easier, but I'm going to be updating here as well, and sharing more knowledge that I've gained over this past almost a year, I think. The tank has been running from July last year to till today, so I recorded most of the transformation, so I hope you enjoy, and without further ado, I'm gonna give you some pointers here and there, but just enjoy the transformation. Let's go. It's really crazy to think about that. All of this growth is just from 1 year. I mean, I was really impressed. I had like thousands of plants out of it. uh, all of them were like really super healthy, and I still have them. I just dropped them in a tub and they're still growing. I mean, crypts are some tough plants, I've come to find out. But yeah. Yeah, I know, plants look like shit. They were really not having it. They were not enjoying the environment change, and stress got to them. But it's normal. uh, but they look ugly. But it has to be done. There is no other way around. But luckily I was able to nurse them back. uh, but yeah, it looked rough for a while. Somewhere around like this point I started to enjoy the tank again, after the ugly duckling phase. That makes you wonder if that was a good idea after all. But no, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it was a great idea. I got more real estate, and better real estate for my epiphytes. So I think it was a good change. But yeah, I was starting to enjoy it finally. And also I changed the height of the tank, so I took 20 centimeters off the top, so it's now kind of a shallow tank. Well, it is a shallow tank, but yeah, now I can like inspect the plants closer, and I can reach with my tweezers without having to put the entire arm in the tank, or at least like to the elbow. So also less water. My ferts will last longer, so it's cheaper to run, and I can like really focus on feeding epiphyte plants, being those that I truly care the most about. So I really love the convenience of the dimensions of the tank, and the looks, but I also miss the 50 centimeters of height. Those long trails of bubbles from the plants purling, and the fish swimming in like clear glass at night. It looked really really great. But things have to evolve, and I think this is way better for me. I really don't care. I think it's a better setup, and I will probably later go bigger, when my Bucephalandras and Anubias can't really fit in this tank. I will go bigger for sure. I also got 16 pygmy corridoras, beautiful little things. I was really amazed by the size of them. I never really saw them in person before, so I was quite surprised of the size, and also the behavior. I mean, they are so cute, and they're not as easy to get here as other corvids or other fish, but it was really worth it, like, to get them, because I really really like them, and I think it's a really good group, so they feel comfortable, and yeah, great addition to the tank in my opinion. I was also super surprised by the size of the mosquito rasboras. Amazing little fish. Just check them out. I mean, they're more like a top schooling fish, and they're not skittish at all. I'm actually thinking of adding another 20 of them. I added 20 this time around, and I really like them. I really like the behavior, the color, and I don't know. I just fell in love with them. I think they're my favorite fish now, and I just want to get more of them. Yeah, look at that shit, man. It's unbelievable. I mean, I have it here in my living room, and I'm super impressed by it. I mean, like every time I see it, it's just like captivating, really. I have a Chihiro's WRGV2. I have it on for 8 hours in 1 hour ramp up, and I lowered the power to about 55%, more or less, something like that, because the light is now way closer than it used to be to the plants, and I have only like slow growing plants, quotation marks, because they really don't grow slowly, but yeah, like metabolically talking, they are slower, and but yeah, I think it's more than enough for them in this setup, and as time goes by, maybe I will ramp it up if I see it appropriate, but if not, I will continue to run it as is. And surprisingly, I have no algae, so yeah, I mean, BVA all over, yeah, but mostly on the rocks and maybe some roots and rhizomes here and there, but I really don't care. If I see them, I just trim them, or just pluck them, and yeah, sometimes it looks good, and if the plants are healthy, then so be it. If I see them invading too much, I dose them with hydrogen peroxide. So yeah, but just be careful, because it really fucks up plant life like really quickly, so be careful if you do that. So this is like probably November last year, I got a ton of plants from Indonesia. I got them immersed, and I just kept them immersed, for a while they adapted to my conditions. And for about 3 months I nurtured them, and later I placed them in the tank, in submerged conditions, and now it really started to look good, like proper Bucephalandra tank in my opinion. And it kind of reminded me of a reef, but like my kind of reef, and I learned a lot from keeping new species, and I'm currently waiting for them to fully adapt and start growing like crazy. And as always, my friends, you have to be patient. As the general routine on this tank, I'm feeding the plants with the salts formula for MPK from a previous video I did for the channel, and the Sikkim line for trace, iron and advance. and I dose them with an automatic dosing pump from Jivao. It has 4 channels, and it works beautifully. And I do water change of 50% every week, just to, you know, siphon all the fish, all the algae that grows on the sand and stuff like that, you know, really basic maintenance, and just take out the excess nutrients. But overall, pretty low maintenance tank, I'd say. So I'm really happy, and I hope you are happy too. So I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the transformation. What would you have done different? I mean, is it better now, or you think it was better before? You know, and well, yeah, thanks for your time as always, and I'll see you on the next one.